Why, hello. For some reason, controllers stopped working. Wow.
Makarov. He taught me the power of a strong idea. All it needs is a spark.
There is,
And if it catches, it can be explosive.
I updated the Bluetooth drivers, and
Bastards thought they could contain me.
well, I
Humiliate
updated
me.
everything on the
Stab
motherboard.
out.
I haven't updated the
See, I
BIOS.
earned my commandeer's trust because I don't go out like that.
I could be part
I
of it,
don't bend.
but
I
it
don't
broke my
break.
controller.
I
It doesn't
just
work with
keep
anything.
burning. His mission is my mission. His cause is
So.
my cause.
Hopefully,
He wants to see the world aflame. Good. It deserves it.
I'll do something here
Hand me the match.
in order.
Strong ideas need strong people to carry them out. So let's go. Time for us to burn it all down.
I've tried this
Let's start some fires.
on many occasions, mostly on PS4, but every now and then I've tried it on PC. It takes up so much space. Just didn't update. And so I thought I'd do the intro while it's starting. Because it told me that it has to download those shaders and whatnot. It's so needy. Can I just battle pass? Oh. Okay. Global. Thank you. Oh, this is like brand new, brand new. Nice. So it has in-game squad chat, so you don't have to be public. Okay. Wait. I don't think no. It's just like, buy. Give us money. Give us money. This I don't get. Like, I feel like they've kind of built it like For Honor. But I've never seen a way to be able to like choose a path or whatever. But I don't really care. Sure. This is where I'm starting. I'm sure I've started over here so many times. Or buy a battle pass. What happens if I click? Can I... Anyone? Yeah, turn the map. Okay. Thank you for shoving it in my face, but no. What is locked here? Oh! Okay. These are the Modern Warfare 3. quads. No, I'm just looking for single. Custom match, no. So we got Warzone, whatever's featured.
Welcome to Call of Duty Warzone, Recruit. Your mission is to fight for victory in this action-packed multiplayer experience, including Battle Royale and Resurgence. Let's start your briefing with Battle Royale, the classic fight to the finish. In Battle Royale, you'll be infilling onto a massive new battleground.
Why are they...
Drop away from enemies to safely grab weapons and gear. Or head for hotspots like the train, where the competition is fierce, but the rewards are sweet. The aim is to win gunfights, outflank the enemy, and avoid the ever-encroaching toxic circle of gas. Be the last squad standing, and you'll truly earn victory. And don't worry, soldier, it's not game over if you get taken out. Instead, you'll head to the Gulag, where you'll face off against a single enemy. Come out on top, and you'll redeploy into the action. Beyond Battle Royale, there's also Resurgence. It's a lot like Battle Royale, but as long as one of your squad mates is alive, your squad has a chance to redeploy and stay in the fight. But don't get too relaxed, because as you close in on the end of the battle, Resurgence will deactivate, and you and your squad will only have one life to get the job done. Then there's cash. In Call of Duty Warzone, money can come in pretty handy. You can earn stacks of cash by hunting down crates, looting it from enemies, or completing optional jobs called contracts. You'll spend all that cash at buy stations, where you can re-enlist fallen teammates for another redeployment. You can also buy other critical gear, like a primary loadout weapon, or a loadout drop marker. Just be careful. The buy stations tend to be hotly contested.
Thank you, Betters.
Stay alert and use your tactical map to choose your destinations carefully. Wait, go back a minute. Did we say you could buy a loadout? We sure did. And you can make it your own with custom weapons, equipment, and perks. Set up your tactical loadouts how you like it at the gunsmith in the menus before you drop in. And then, fight to improve them as you unlock more weapon attachments. In addition to buying your loadout,
just
you can
swinging by to say hi.
Other ways, like
Gotta go to sleep. Yeah,
or
no, for sure.
strongholds that are occasionally
Get that
active on
rest.
the map. Whatever your method,
Oh yeah, what are you doing up?
critical to survival
It's like 10:30. Thank you for stopping by.
Right,
Let me know.
Jump in, load up, and start racking up
That my
kills.
original
We'll
plan
see you in the
didn't
war
work.
zone, operator.
And that's because I updated my motherboard drivers. I haven't updated the BIOS. So that could be a thing. But I wanted the Bluetooth to be a better connection for my headphones. So I did that, but it broke my controller, and it won't work with anything right now. So I'm gonna have to try and fix that. But I'll leave you tab open while I sleep. Thank you, Betters. Have a good rest. Thanks for stopping by. What? I thought that... They want all of my space. I haven't bought that. Where is Modern Warfare 2? Like, not this. The original. Warzone 2. They have a new Warzone. Okay. Let's try this one. What the heck? BMZ. What? Managing files. Oh, it's asking me to uninstall. No. Install this one. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully, well, that's... I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like featured is always multiple. We can look at the featured. Okay. So featured is the new new Warzone. So is that one? Jesus. Are these all new? Are they all forcing me to download? Yeah, they are. Wonderful. Apparently, it's kicked off a whole new game. You don't see it. I don't see it. Well. Going through a restart. Oh, great. It's holding my mouse captive. Oh, does it see now? Why does it only see it now? Modifier to access. No. No. Getting a notification that my game is ready to play. Oh, because I downloaded the new Modern Warfare. Warzone. Derp. I knew I should have played Apex. Why? Oh, why? There we go. 3 local multiplayer. No, I have the original. We could do that. Ooh. Edge, what the heck are you doing? How are you? What? Oh. What did I select? Oh. So this is some sort of Modern Warfare only screen. Okay. We're going back. You're freezing. No, don't freeze. Stop being around people. People make you sick. Stop it. We just yeah, no, it's I'm hopefully reloading in to Warzone. This is like second night in your car. Haha, I got it. If you don't mind me asking, how was the first night with those unicorns? Why don't you see? Okay, okay. What did I change? Okay. So there's like a slight difference between those two things. Ah, was okay. You have a good blanket. That's good. Blankets. Sleeping bags can be very, very helpful. It was uncomfortable. Yeah. Well, you know, people are meant to sleep in a car. But I'm going to say you're going to get used to it. But once you do get like horizontal in the bed, that's going to be life-changing after this. Yes. Yes, it is. Because despite, you know, our fantastic body, we have to be horizontal for a little bit. If not, having our knees raised higher than our body, that improves our circulation, you know, that improves everything. So yes, I understand. I understand. What I don't understand is this. I'm just trying to get into a game. 10v10, that could be fun. But it's Modern Warfare 3. So let's look for Warzone. For featured. Cold. This is with the joints too. That's true. Yeah, joints get hurt the most. They also mess with your face because you need air. So if it gets too cold, like I feel like it is right now. I've had the outside of my eyeballs frozen. And that's fun to deal with. Your feet, yes. Yeah, well, that might not be the cold. That's just because the feet are always below your body. So if you have a place where you can raise your feet above, then that should fix it. You're crying. Ice tears. So, yes, you mentioned that you're getting sick. So somebody infected you and your eyes are weeping. It's not funny. It's not funny. But no, I took off like 4 days of streaming because I would have looked horrible. Just like my whole face just leaking liquid. Yeah. Did you have you gotten far south yet? Trios, quads, lockdown quads. They always want me to play with people. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not sharing audio because I don't want them. Yeah, for headphones, voice chat. Okay, voice chat's off. Good. Okay. Good enough for me. So I suppose that I could jump into like randoms. No, I understand that. You know, you're not here. If it was south, it would be warm. I was trying to find a place to it. Oh. Okay. Do you have other places to check out? Let's go down again. I thought for sure that there was singles. Went out with yeah. Well, of course. Figured, like, especially with how you are, that you'd get a place instantly. You'd be surprised what the human body can live through. Just saying. Four. Two. Oh, there we go. This is like outside anything in discussion, but how much data do you have? No, I'm talking full speed data. And I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you something different. But the human body wants to live, and it will do the craziest things to keep going. You can't stop it. Yeah. 30 gigs. Only works so far. And then you get to a point where your body takes over your mind. It's just like, no. Fuck you. Yeah, ideally, that's how it should work, but it doesn't. Okay, before I start the game, I'm gonna be back. Back. So, you're not here. Where'd you go? Oh, right. Camera. Here I am. Well, you don't have to stay here. I only have one lurker. Where did I go? Oh, well. Where I go is only limited to my mind. Sometimes my mind takes me places. And I live there for a little bit. It is disorienting when I come back. I almost want to change this to just chatting. But this dynamic is interesting. Dame profile. It talks about my love for photography. Nice. Okay. All right. Was it? I'd be interested to what it is, because I've used AI to like create different things, and then it just inspires me. It's just like, oh, these points are pretty good, so I feed it through with different prompts, and then it feeds me back different things. It was just like, okay, I like this aspect, but for my feel and what I want, I'll change it into this. So it was useful as inspiration. Oh, it did give you a good write-up. Nice. No way. That was random? Oh, I just got it. They randomly named your dude Jesse. That's wild. I'll have to... Well, maybe I'll read that now. I don't know. I feel like I should. I should read it. That's crazy. What are the odds that AI would pick Jesse? Oh, Jesus. Maybe I won't read it now. That is like a whole freaking introduction. I put the prompt as... Oh, thank you. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love pushing AI. I love pushing the bounds of the system. Finding the boundaries and seeing how far I can push beyond them. And like, depending on which AI that are being used, then I like to switch to a different one and use the exact same things. And then, I don't know. I'm unusual in that way. I missed Roly Coly. I don't know who that is. Can I read this fast? No, I can't read it fast. Okay. As I'm reading this, did you agree with what the wrote for you? That was the only prompt? And this is what it wrote? Yeah, I should have looked before asking you that question, because you gave it minimal information. Sad part is that it shows how generic things are. Well, yeah, for sure. But also, you have to consider, like, you gave it an age of life. And so then it generalizes everything to that age. That makes me want to do the same thing with various other AI. Man. Okay, okay. I see how it can be generic. Did it ask you about the photography? Because I've had Bing ask me about. Okay, which. Oh, shoot. Can't scroll back. Which chat was this? I haven't tried Chat GPT directly. Closest that I've gotten was Bing. I've fed Bing a couple things. And then there's another website that exploits AI. I've tried in various ways. So, just like comparing, different AI. That is wild. Did he know it was chat? Or, like, was it set up? I burped Bing. When it first came out. I asked it to look up all of my socials under Sadly Best and give me a report on what kind of person it thought that I was. And it responded. It was just like, what do you want me to write about Sadly Best? I was just like, I just want you to write what you observe. So it went out, found my socials, gave me a report on my streaming, the photos that I posted, and it accurately understood the photos. And then I tried it again like the next week, and Bing couldn't do it. It just, all that it told me was just like, I don't have access to that information. Oh, so you're getting bots. Find a match, make Dana. So you're gonna try and match up bots together? If you don't mind me asking, which app is this? Oh, okay. I see where kind of diverse is in profession, where you're in marketing. But I guess that's kind of generic because anything can be marketing. Chatsmith. That's a dating thing? Chatsmith? Hmm. And it includes bots? I could have fun. Oh, right, yeah. Well, that was one of the questions because you said Chat GPT, and there's like so many different access to that. Chatsmith to the AI, okay. So I won't look up. I won't look up that dating site. Oh, wild. But it is not lost on me that none of this warms you. So how are you doing? Because it is tragic, I'd say. That's good. If this goes on longer, there is gonna be paranoia that sets in. Like everything around you is going to mean everything to you. And it doesn't. Like it's just random things that happen. But there's definitely a paranoia aspect. It's garbage. Whether it's garbage or it's positive. Yeah, I get that. But still, you're gonna go through something that is paranoia, and you're gonna have to try and, decipher, what's real, what your mind is creating. And not this early. Like, we're only talking about the second day, but the extra stress about the weather and everything just makes everything go so much faster. Skrulp. What kind of Pokemon is Skrulp? I want it. I could see that, yes. Being less stressful in your car. The car provides an area. It's yours. You can control it. But it does go beyond that. I don't have the words to explain, the difference, but it does change. Whatever that was. Anyway. So you mentioned you had a good blanket. How is the blanket holding up? I do understand, like, once the body goes through, like, something colder, then it starts building up energy. And that's something that I've always tried to kick my body into. Good. I forget what I asked. But, once your body goes into kicking out energy mode, then you'll be able to survive extreme coldness. You won't like it, but you'll get through it. I don't think your car has anything metal around your arms. But in my Oldsmobile, there was, and I fell asleep with my elbow against a piece of metal. And I think it damaged some nerves. Lay in the back seat. That can be okay. Definitely scrunched. Um, I don't know if that's better because my back seat was full of all of my stuff. So it was only driver's seat sleeping. Not even touching parts of the car. Okay, okay. Well, that's good. Well, you do. You have a lot. Yeah. I understand that this can come across as psychopathic and kind of morbid, but I am looking forward to your photos. Yeah, no, my car was stuffed and I fell asleep and my elbow was against a piece of metal on the door. And I think that it affected the two bottom fingers. Every now and then they'll go numb and it tingles all the way down my arm. No. It shouldn't affect your camera. Humidity will affect your lens, of course. And the coldness will affect the battery. Yeah, sure. I think climatizing the camera to the coldness is okay, but if you can keep the batteries warm, will give you the best performance when you do turn it on. You don't want to warm up the camera and then use it in a cold situation because it'll just fog up everything. I know. I don't know if it's helpful or soothing, but just know that it's better dealing with cold and be in a car than being out in a park while it's raining. Because somehow rain just doesn't let you sleep. And it's difficult to find natural shelter for the rain. Yeah. What do you mean not in a car? I thought you were in a car. Are you not in a car right now? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. I've created a whole scenario in my head, and I'm trying to merge it with my own experience. I don't know. I'm sorry. I might sound disjointed in my responses. Not for you. My monitor controller is all about responding. Oh, you're talking to me? Give me commands. No, you are. I was adding to what you say to be worse. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. It is and it isn't, because it's you're limited in a car to find a place to park where you won't be kicked out. But without the car, you don't have that shelter. And rain, no matter how little it is, it's a bitch. And I experienced that around Kennecartwright Park, where I took you. I walked so long around there just trying to find a bush, a tree that would shelter me, and I couldn't find it. While we're on the subject, I don't know if I've actually officially thanked you for taking me back there again for the second time. Wasn't lost on me that you're trying to help me make better memories in this kind of dark time in my life in that location. So thank you for doing that. I do appreciate it. I know it is, but I need to say it, and I need to make sure that you understand that I acknowledge what you do, because I understand that, there's very little of what you do that isn't done with purpose, and I see it. That's why you mean so much to me. You're a good friend. And I wish I had my shit together so that we could have better times. But other than that, other than that, it is horrible out there. I do have some of those chemical snappy things that you can put in your gloves to keep warm. If you're around and need those, I can give them to you. No guarantee that they work. They're given to me by the food bank. Another thought, go into like a Tim Hortons or, whatever restaurant and just ask for hot water. They'll usually give it to you, even in a cup. But if you have like a cup or, something to hold it, and that can help greatly. I know you don't, but you might have to learn now. Because it does help, even if it's just hot water. Well, as long as it's not the Denny's on Columbia Street, then it's probably cleaner. Wasn't that guy like naked or something while he held it down? No. If I have a say in this, no. But also, you'd be surprised what the body would live through. You know, it's not fun. But, you know, eating moldy food or bread or, you know, what have you that expires, you can live through it. And it's somewhat of sustenance. Oh, I know. I understand that. Like, I mean, we've had discussions about things, and I've told you that, you know, I don't have answers because, you know, I live through similar kind of things. You know, I don't know how to make it better. And so I get to the point where I was crossing the street. The amber lights were going, you know, I did everything proper. I was crossing the street, and this car comes barreling towards me. And I turn and look at it while both the driver and passenger are just freaking out. And they turn into another lane to avoid me. And they actually wouldn't have hit me because their brakes worked just as well. But I had zero response to it. And I didn't look back. You know, I just kept on going, crossing the street. I left them there. You know, I'm sure that, you know, that not for you. You know, I'm sure that, you know, it was this life-changing thing for them. But for me, you know, it was just another day. I was ready. Oh, you had plans for 24, huh? Right. Well, it still could be. Still could be. Like, I'm sure that there's like traditional ways to get into things, but then there could be something else. Because, like, I mean, you've met and talked with such such amazing people that I wouldn't be surprised that, you know, you would get into it non-traditionally, and it would just happen, just like out of the blue. For me, psychologically, I don't put any thing in a new year. Like, new year, things change, you know, I don't care about it. I don't know.